I'm live. Hey guys. Here. Get this live dashboard up. I'm not going to pay too much attention to questions. I'm just doing this for my own purposes. Today is Thursday, August 27th, 2026. I am going to put on my screen, when I've come up here, I'm going to put, there'll be, I guess, 3 charts and then the 1 chart big over here. So I'm going to focus in. I'm going to have to add a chart in, it looks like. I'm going to try to put, or put 2 in here and 1 off screen. I think that's what I do. 2 here, the trading chart here. So trying to figure out how I want to set that up. I'm setting up my morning right now. So I'm at Lucid Trading. I have 1 account. It's up almost 700 again. I've been here so many times. It just happens so many times. So what I want to do is I want to use this chart, but I want it to start over here. And I want to make this one trading tick chart, but I'm going to put it up because it has the best entries. And I want to move over. I need to create 1 more chart. So I'm going to move over my 5-minute chart. I want to minimize it. chart off screen. I'm debating about is switching charts. I don't want to put anything on this chart right now. I just want to keep the red and green lines on, and I want to get rid of chart trader though. I don't want to see that for now. Oops, no, I want to see it on this one. Just a candlestick chart without any indicators on off screen for now. This will be the highest time frame. I hope so, Bill. It's always a positive day when looks like the market's open at 9:30 right now. So I want to move this one. Try not to trade. Oh, I love trading the opening though. I haven't set up my things yet though. I've still got more stuff to do. Off screen, I'm playing around. Drawing tools, where is it? Look at that, up and down we go. Where we stop, we never know. Try to let the first 15 minutes sell by at least the first 5. Where is the chart here? I know I'll find them sometime. Is it on data series? Here. There it is. Hey, I found it. I knew I'd find it eventually. I need to get my spreadsheet moving. Haven't set that up today. Yesterday. Alright, so yesterday's open on the 26th, 29,288. Don't worry about the points. 7 5s. 29437. High. 29095. Low. 29289 a close, 2443438 volume, 29288, 29437, 29095, 29289. All right, so the most important thing is going to have 1 and 2 set up because I don't plan on trading any more than 2 today. I need to get today's high open, high low. Today's open. Get rid of this for now. Hold on. Today's open is 29,500. Opened up at 29,500 today. How about that? Don't see that very often. 29661 is the current high. 29402 current low. Yesterday's close, 29289. Double check. 29500. 29661. I'm working my spreadsheet off screen right now. 29402. All right. So we'll set up 4321 like I always do. We're at 4.59 today in ADR. 92, 92, 102, 102. Today is 103 right there. 207. Rounding up from point 206.8 to 207. 6P is 413. I think that changed. And 827 is 12 today. That's the only one that has a 12P target on it. What time is it right now? 9:35. 3 trades. 92, 92, 102, 103, 207. Oh, it's 431, 413 today. This is probably the one I'll be trading, the 2 trades beta 2. 92 stop, 102 stop, separating the 2 of them out. 103, 1.5P target, 6P target's 413 today. Did I set that up already? Anyway, it doesn't matter. 1 trade beta 2. If I add 1, I don't usually use the adds, but 413, save. Alright. 2 trades beta 2, double check. 92, 102, 103, 413. Alright, so today, if I take a loss at 2R, should be around 93.89. Hitting both targets would be 256.45. So here's what I'm using, spreadsheet related. So I'm looking at that. That would be a full loss at 2R, roughly on 2 contracts, might a little bit more, So this is not, so 459, 45, 46 ticks basically move. Look at that coming down right now. It's a 5-minute chart right here. All right, so try not to chase today. 92. All right. So if we switch, so let's move that off screen. That shows you what I'm going after. I got a daily chart that I want to move back to 15 minutes. We have a gap open, it looks like. All right, what are we doing here? What do I want to do? If I move this around, if I make this one 200 seconds, then I want this one to be 5 minutes, and this to be 10 minutes. There was yesterday's area, 15-minute open. Let's move that. So the 888 tick chart gets very busy. So this might be what I look at here. Bring it up the 15-minute opening range. How this bar closes. Let's go close at 940, which is right there.
Order filled.
Oops.
Order filled.
A little bit too late. Oops. Let's get
Order
out.
filled.
There was no thing there. Screwed that up. I hit the wrong account. SimTrade's doing good though. Forgot, did I? I forgot to move this over to the Lucid account. And I wanted to get long from here. So it jumped a little bit too fast on me.
Target filled.
Let's break even on the rest. Let's just be my best trade of the week right now. And Sim, obviously, always. Look at that, $135 right there. This one I like to move to the 888 tick chart after I'm in it. Helps bring in a point of time, which we want that to be our point. Lots of lines there that can be run.
Stop filled.
That that trade made $90, but I only made $9 because I was in the wrong account. Oh well, shit. Looking at the 15-minute chart, look at this bullshit. Got the opening range right now. I want to switch everything to opening range. Everything showing 15 minutes because I want to settle in on that now. Got 3 minutes to Wapner. Alright, so that's all showing the 15-minute opening range. We need to look. Didn't really look. Actually, I have the daily chart on another screen. That's what we're doing right now. Inside a trading range since. Whoops, let's get rid of that. Since it's like August 4th, we've been inside this range. We had a big up day. We had a big thrust day up. Big thrust day up from here on July 30th. Kind of a good thrust day down and a semi-thrust day up here. So looking at good trading day here, looks like a decent trading here. Good day here, good day there, good day there, good day here, semi-good day here and here. A whole bunch of dead days too as well in August. Going to the 4-hour chart, we just see more data. Let's go out 100 days. Blow this up. It's saved. Actually, let's do this. Let's hit this button. Workspaces, save. Alright. Now I can blow this up a little bit. Wait for this to come in here. Block volume. Try to take only 1 or 2 trades in the open 15 minutes. Want to switch this one though to the real account. Make sure I don't screw that up again. So I'm waiting for the block to come out. See, it's you probably can't see it, but it says calculating here off this side where my picture is. Do I have any questions right now? Can barely hear you over the music soundtrack. Alright, so the music, maybe I can put that off screen on another. Kind of chills me out, Bill. Maybe I can put that up on my little computer here and then mute out the sound and I'll have it on. For this to calculate out on the 4-hour chart. Can I hear myself? Yes, I hear music in the background. So I want to mute out probably can hear me better now. Let me put this music on my over here on the side. Hopefully.
Chevy SUVs are made with everything you need to bring out your best. And tech that has your back. Hey Google, text the block card.
All right, so that can chill me out. On the other side over there, turn it down a bit. Still waiting for this to form up here. That's taking forever. Oh, there it is. Oh, it was on, it actually formed up. It just, I forgot to hit the, where's the little F thingy at? Wasn't that showing? $9.48. Went up a little bit higher and then stopped. 60-minute chart. This isn't calculating today. It's driving me nuts. It's come down. It did calculate on the 200-second chart though. So this part's going to form at 950. What a jump that was right there, huh? Still moving really fast right now.
Order filled. Target filled.
All right, move to the 888 tick chart now. We use the gold line right now. Quick moving market using the gold line. Ugh.
Stop filled.
Right, so what do we end up getting on that? All right, so first real trade, 109. That's pretty good. Pretty good. All right, 950 trade was successful. Want to go to sim for now, so I don't do anything stupid. up 801.5 right now overall. I want to take a break to at least the 10 o'clock mark. I don't want to take any trades, and I want to come off the 888 tick chart for a little bit. All right, so what do we know? We are trading in a range, and it's very difficult. I just took a shot going back to R1. That's all that was. Bouncing off the 400 bar EMA, going after the R1. That was all that was right there. I didn't really talk about the trade, what I was looking at, but that's what, in hindsight trading is always a winner, right? But that's what I saw on the charts. I just didn't say what I was going to do. So bouncing off the 400 bar EMA, I liked trading off that when I can see it, and going after a target, which is the R1. I had a trailer on, and I maybe should have not been on the gold line. It only looks good after the fact. This looks like the only thing it's holding in, it might have been stopped here, would be that one. This is the 50 bar EMA, but we are trading inside a range right now. So I was watching video content today. I haven't finished it. I like to, it's this dude on YouTube called IMANTrading, I think. IMANTrading. So Aman, and he likes to destroy traders, fake ones. And he had a new video out today. But he also has a video content. I was watching his hour-and-a-half video he put together. I got through the first 30 minutes this morning, and that kind of threw me off. I was watching another video before that. I do like to watch some traders out there, even to this day. I like to watch what other people are accomplishing as well. He's done pretty good for himself. So he started trading, I think it was 2022. And current video content, I think he said something about having 25 payouts now. It's kind of where I guess I am overall over doing this, man. 10 years, I guess. If I think about Top Step, Time, Apex only got one payout. And Lucid, where I am now, I have no payouts yet at Lucid. So I'm working to get a payout here at Lucid. So that's where I am. And I've basically threw all of my strategy and threw it out the window, and I've rebuilt it again. And over from August of 25 to August of 26, I've kind of thrown everything out and working again in my own head what I want to do. See if I can hear myself. Double check out the window, and yep. Okay, that sounds better. I put the soundtrack off to the side. So we had NVIDIA earnings yesterday. It was interesting. When it first came out, it went down, and then it popped up. Like, I look back at what was it? Before I left the house at 5:15, it had moved up considerably. I don't know where it's trading now. I don't care, but it's very interesting. Its first initial, the releases, it went negative, went down to like 205. It was trading at like 220 something though, at 5:15 or so before I left the house. So it went from 205 to 222 something. What is it trading right now? Let's double check. NVIDIA is at 223 right now. It was lower though. What was yesterday? August 26th. So it was lower than 209. I saw it at 206 yesterday. Just looking at the video on Robinhood. Alright. Down, down we go. Okay, I need to minimize this. 15-minute chart on the side. I need to make this one 10 and this one 5 now. Everything was lined up at 15 minutes. I like to trade off the 200-second chart. I get in trouble trading off of this chart. Interesting setup right there. Try not to trade off the tick chart though. Alright, so we're about a minute away from 10 a.m., right? 15 seconds. See how this bar closes. Right on the 400 bar.
The job post is getting enough responses, so I upgrade to premium sponsored jobs. Upgrading the post increased visibility. We've got a few applications already. Now, back to my real job.
A lot of commercials on this station. Up and down. Interesting setup there. This is a crapshoot right here. I'm tempted to take something underneath this though.
Order submitted.
So I'm looking at this right now. Got a big trade channel here. And then an inside trade channel, which I want to get on the charts. We have a little trend channel right here. it might be a little up here. So we have our 9 under our 21. Taking 2
Order
minutes to
canceled.
fill. Thought we'd go a little higher there. This line's a little off right now. I want to move it. More like that. All right, so let's look at the big picture right now. Big picture is we're inside the 15-minute opening range right now, and we're basically smack dab, just past the 50% level right there.
Order filled. Stop filled.
Shit. Why did I do that? What was I thinking?
Order filled.
Go ahead.
I brought your shirt upstairs, just so you know.
Order filled.
But this one's fitting, so
Thank you, babe.
have a good day.
You too.
Oh,
Looking for the top of the range right now.
sorry.
Advantages of investing in the necessity sector compared to other types of sector investments like tech,
Yeah, pause right there.
entertainment, is those are optional and those are sometimes unproven and they're highly susceptible to changes in the macroeconomic world. If you have inflation, people are cutting back on their monthly expenses. They'll stop trading. They'll stop buying technology that's a luxury for them. The reason we're using it right now, this piece of equity,
Stop. Order filled.
Well, I went from up to down.
Order filled.
God, I'm getting hammered inside their trading range. What am I doing?
Stop. Order filled.
5-minute break. Fuck. This is how I blow accounts right now. What was I doing? What was I thinking? God, I think we're going down.
Order filled. Order filled. Stop filled.
Recovery trade.
Stop filled.
Alright, I'm way too invested right now. Gotta work my way back to it. I was trading 6 contracts there. God, it looks like it wants to head down. This slant right here has got me thinking that though.
Order filled.
Shit.
Order filled.
Wow, I'm really getting hammered right now. What the fuck am I doing? No doji bar action. I saw that. Thought we were coming back down. Wrong. It's going to take everything I got to be able to make this back today. Probably should stop right here. So I'm above the 300 threshold. I just took another loss with a win and a loss. Still up in the account. $200, but I just gave back. From going 801, I'm down. But I was up 700. I'm not going to get trapped in this. Boy, there's a lot of commercials on this particular channel. Switching. What's the overall picture look like right now? Top of range. We have it in it to go up and escalate through. Or we're heading back down again. I think we make a run for the tops.
Order filled. Order filled.
Let's go for it. Break out of the high right there. Going for it. A little bit higher.
Stop filled.
Just trying to
Stop
recover some
filled.
of my loss there. All right, so I hate doing this, but I need to physically take a break. Made back half the loss roughly there, and we need to take a break. Let's put my timer on, because I'm out of sync today. And I might be able to make this back or not, I don't know, but what I know I need right now is a 10-minute timer. 10 minutes, and I need to move to sim. Down 290. Got $10 to play with right now. I don't know if that's, I just accept my loss today and move on to next trading day. Oh, fuck, I actually was up to start with, and then I all right, let's think about this another way. We're only $300 down from our account high right now. We can make $300 back in a short period of time. I was over trading. I actually saw myself go up to 10 contracts. And that's all because I'm losing today. I'm such an aggressive trader as a loser. So I did not follow my plan at all today. So did not follow plan. I was 3 contracts over 7. If 7 micros is my maximum position, I was 3 over. looking at the market as an overall, it's inside a trading range. In congestion, it's reached the top and the bottom of the 15-minute opening range a couple times. Six minutes and 50 seconds left of my timeout. What's the goal right now? I'm currently down 290. Can I make 290 back today? Am I in the right frame of mind? Because I got kind of out of the wrong, got into the wrong frame of mind. This bar right here tricked me. Doji bar at 1010. Thought we were heading down right there, and we didn't. Barely went down off that doji and went straight back up. Before this doji, I was looking at this bar, and we didn't go down off of that one either. So probably not a good trade. We're sitting in above the 50% mark. So I was at mid-range when I took that trade on, roughly. It was trading at roughly right there, 61.8. So it's mid-range. The last time we went down, look at the 933 bar that formed, went up and down and closes right here. This one right here at 930 goes down but up. Looks like it comes down the first. So the first opens here, goes up at some point, goes down at some point, closes here. First 3 minutes and 20 seconds. There's it going up now. All right, what's CCI telling me? We broke through, stronger up than down. Closing in on the tops though. Three minutes and 10 seconds left in my break. Went to R2 today. Was at R2 at 4:30 in the morning. Was at R1 at 3:33 in the morning. Where's pivot today? Pivot's all the way down to here. Little gap filling there. Filled the gap earlier though. Two minutes left in my break. Ascending triangle on the CCI.
Hi, Joe Flynn here with Flynn's Tire Auto Service. Our competition likes to play an add-on game where they lure you in low tire prices now to hit you with a ton of hidden fees. Those hidden
I think
fees
we go for R2 again today.
Flynn's Tire Price. You get free mounting and balancing, free old tire disposal, free lifetime rotations, and much more. So when you need tires, just drive in. No appointment necessary. Flynn's will get you in today.
Order submitted.
If you're truly long-term investor in common stocks, then you really need to subscribe to Fast Graphs. Let me tell you why. When you look at stocks, like most stocks, for example, when you get buy down here, you see the stock price going from very small back and easily up to this.
Order filled.
Filled me and went straight down. Let's give this one some room. Famous last words. Let's see what it does at this line right there.
Order filled. Stop filled.
I'm in sim. Fuck. My best trades are in sim today. I forgot to move that. Shit. Don't chase, don't chase, don't chase. Don't chase. Should we go after the
Order
R2
filled.
mark?
Stop filled. Order filled.
Got no strategy on right now. I'd say get back to here maybe. R2 is the target. We blow an account in a day. No.
Order filled.
Fuck, I'm doing stupid stuff. What was I doing? What was I doing there? Being stupid is what I'm doing. Can I make this back in one trading day? Down $713. I'm underneath the 50,000 mark. This is where I usually blow accounts. Because I've been stupid. I overtraded. Overtraded.
If you've been thinking about getting thought in, this is your last chance to save 45%. At the tap of a button, it records and creates organized notes based on your conversations. I use it at work, at the doctor's, and
Let's go for it.
Order filled. Order filled.
this. It's effortless. Pocket does things no other app can. Inside, it has a content mic. So when I snap it to the back of my phone, I can listen to both sides of a call. No speakerphone needed. Because no one wants to be that person. This is my favorite part. I open the app, and Pocket gives me full notes for everything I've recorded. It knows who said what, creates over 100 types of summaries, and action items are pulled out automatically. It even has a mind map of all my to-dos from everything in one place. The battery lasts 4 days in a single charge, 64 gigs of storage. It also works in over 120 languages, which is about 119 more than I do. It also works offline, like fully offline. Record anywhere you want and have the same media back. Thousands of people use Pocket. Doctors, lawyers, students, founders. It's me managing the United States. This is Pocket.
What makes me think the market's going to go up here? Am I guessing? Looking at that 200 bar EMA right there is all I'm looking at.
Stop filled. Stop filled.
I don't even know what to say about that. I don't know what to say about that. I need to shut my door. That's just fucking stupid. I'm so stupid. Been doing this for so many years, and when things go off the track, boy, they go off the track. That's where I am right now. I was ready to blow the account on one trade. I've lost all discipline. I lost all discipline right there. Because I was down $700. 15-minute timeout. Fifteen-minute timeout puts it at 11:05. Excuse me, 10:50 a.m. I need to walk away. Damn. Yeah. Good, bad, and ugly. I told you it was going to be the good, bad, and ugly. Because this all started. Let's get off the 888 tick chart. This downward spiral all happened right there. This doji bar right there is where the downward spiral all happened. Let's look at this from a view from the top. So we went up from that doji bar to here, 1026. So to be wrong, from 1010 to 1026, I was wrong. I'm not looking at my comments if I have any at all, because I suck. I suck today. Lost all discipline. Yes, I did see I was at 16 contracts, I believe. I was either at 16 or 13, I can't remember. 14. I think I was at 14, not 16. All right. I'm at a loss of 380.5. I sit at 50,312 after being at, I think, 50,700 yesterday, and a high today of 50,800. But it's end of day. So yesterday's high right now is still my current high, not what I do intraday. So let's put that as a positive, not intraday. We are EOD. So what did I do? Instead of trading no more than 7, I went to 13 or 14 that time. All right, so then I got filled like right here, right? And then it went straight down. Now, why was I thinking that it could go to R2? We were there. We came up. What's the CCI lines doing now? Let's go back to looking at CCI. So I had a line right there, didn't I? Ten minutes and 35 seconds left in my break. So here's the 15-minute chart naked. What's that telling me? Hit here, have not been there. 1, 2, 3 attempts down. So next time breakthrough down. Looks like it wants to sell off right now. Going for this down here. Let's go.
Order filled. Stop filled.
The Chevy Silverado keeps the heartbeat of American Carrying the load. And how can you tackle more of what you love?
One of these lunches has a peanut lover's favorites. The other has a sunflower butter you packed for your son. You do your best to help them avoid food allergens, but accidents can still happen. Xolair is an FDA-approved injection proven to significantly reduce allergic reactions from accidental food exposures. Taken once or twice a month, it focuses on the source of
Stop filled.
Down 307. 6 minutes left of the timeout.
Order submitted. Order canceled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
I thought it was going down, but then I'm trading up. Looking at this doji bar to hold.
Order filled. Order filled. Target filled.
Don't ask me what I did. I just did it. Saved the day. I do this every so often when I take time to think and get in rhythm with the market. Let's go to the gold line. We're going to use the gold line again. Going to look for that move. Let's go for the high right now. Boom. All right, we got our ass saved today. Have no fucking clue what I did, but I did it. Doji bar. Remember me
Stop
saying about the
filled.
doji bar? That doji bar. That doji bar tricked me once. It did not trick me the second time. But I did something really stupid. Did you see me trading 16 contracts there? I did. All right, so discipline lost. I saved the day. What I should do is get out of that account. Ugh. So I was willing to risk the $100. It actually cost me 100 and change, I think. Looking back, the 5 minutes shows a doji bar at the same spot as the... Ah, and now the time's up. There's a lot of commercials. Let's just pause that. I can't take that. A lot of commercials. I sucked today, lost all trading discipline, not intraday. We are in the day. So I make my biggest account win today because I'm trading, what, 16 contracts. All right. This is how I finish the day. How many is that? Oh, look at that. Look at the gross realized versus the realized profit. That's almost 100 contracts traded today. I lost all my trading discipline. 82 contracts. I think I need to finish the I'm on video there. I'm on trading video today because I went back to the old shit that blows the accounts and also wins the accounts. All right, so what did I do right? I recognized the doji bar, right? I recognized where the market tricked me. Let's go back to the 200-second chart. Yeah, we got that just about at the top, huh? And there's a reason why I moved there, because that's the 15-minute opening high. So that's why I wanted that to hold. And then we got that, most of them off right in front of it. Did you see that? And it did say target profit hit. If you go back to the video, you'll hear that. Target profit hit. But let's go back to 200-second chart. And if you look at my entry point, I hammered this area right there. Because this was the area that tricked me the first time through. And I talked about it. So I thought in my head, if there was a level at all today that would hold, it was right there when the buy support was, they didn't know which way to go. But after this bar formed, they didn't know which way to go, but they drove it up. So what did they do when it came back down here? Buy support happens in the market and they take it up again. Now, regardless of whatever happens in the trading day at all, that's what I saw. And that's what I traded. Could I have made $454.50 trading 2 contracts today? Maybe not. But could I have made $300? Certainly. because I only took 2 trades in the sim today. If I took that third trade on, that would have been a 350. That'd have been up another 100 on trading 2. So $350 was available today on 3 trades. But I decided to trade 82. Make a new account high. Don't do as I say. And show, do as I do on good trading days. I'm lucky. Sometimes it's better to be lucky than good. But I did put myself in some timeouts. I always try to not go back into the market until at least 5 minutes come off the chart, off the timer, excuse me. Today was a very stupid fucking trading day. I am such an idiot. I am such an idiot. I got caught in this. Let's look at the chart as a naked chart. Nothing but price action on the charts. Let's go and look at it, the naked price action on the 200-second chart. Maybe this is what I should have. Nothing on the chart other than this. No CCI line, no. So I had the ascending triangle on the CCI. Remember I put that line out there? So I was looking for a base for the market to hit and then bounce off of. But the other side of this whole rigmarole is how many times have we been down here? 1, 2, 3. We've been up 1, 2. So the big picture trading. What can we say? 3 times we've been down to this high of yesterday at 5 o'clock. So here's the NVIDIA earnings, right? They release it at 4:20. Let's go to the 5-minute chart. Actually, let's 10-minute will work. So let's look at NVIDIA earnings. So NVIDIA earnings are released at 4:20. They go down to 4:30. And then when I looked at it at 5 something, it was up here. So what did we do today? So now that my mind's clear and I'm thinking, I did not do my trade prep today because I was setting up charts and doing all kinds of other shit. So I did not do my trade prep, and that cost me today. And since I wasn't ready to trade, I overtraded, I over-leveraged, I overdid everything. And I'm not looking at any comments yet. I will get to comments. Right now, I'm beating myself up because that's what I do. I put my whole account at risk today on one trading day. I violated rule number 1 that I have set up. Do not put your whole account at risk on one trading day session. So what does that mean? That means I should take off tomorrow, Friday, and not trade a real account and trade just sim only. Go back to the drawing board again for the millionth and one time. All right, so let's draw a line on the 10-minute chart. This damn thing keeps going in. All right. Skip. Can I skip it?
Last week.
Yes. Let's do our trade prep that I should have done to start with this morning. Looking at the fat of the bar, probably do a horizontal line instead of a line. Let's remove that. Let's try to get as straight as line as we can get right now. The horizontal line will let a straight line go across prices. Let's use the fat of the line up here. Oops, excuse me. Horizontal line again. You got to get rid of everything at the end of the day when you're working with naked charts. What else do we see? Looking back to here on the 10-minute chart, I see a trend line that's been busted. Right here. Most of the price action is inside the trend channel. Yes? Nice opportunity to buy here, over here. That was at 21.10. A good opportunity to buy again. Trend line holds. Actually, this established a trend line that we put it on the charts right now. But if you look at this against this, it did hold the trend channel. So right here at 2:30 in the morning holds. It does not hold at 9:30 a.m. If you discount the open, we did hold on the next time that it went down. This is still a strong channel that probably goes and hits R2 again up here. The better buying opportunity is right here, and that's what we got to find out. Did I hit that one right on the dot today? 545.75. So let's go to the 200-second chart and look at those doji bars. So here's the doji bar. Doesn't look as, no, here it is, right here. So if I had this on the chart, would have helped me trade today. What do you think? Just a naked price chart with a couple lines on it. Would this have helped you trade if I had had this set up today? What did I do right? Let's not beat myself up completely. What did I do right? I noticed that doji bar right there. It came in at 10.13.20. Indecisive price action. What did it do next? It went up. We actually see another one right here And what did it do next? It went up. And we see one more right here. And what did it do? It went up. So we have 3 examples of doji bars and the price action that showed what it wanted to do. When it came back down, I guess we put a horizontal line right there because that's going to be a significant point. So let's put a horizontal line on the charts right on the doji bar. Oh my God, what did it do? So in hindsight, trading 16 contracts wasn't so bad. But I should have stopped at 6. If I would have had a better mindset coming into trading, I was not prepared to trade today. Let's write that down. I was not prepared to trade live today. $16 contracts is equivalent to 1.6 of 2 minis. So I was in fact trading $5 on 10 and 6 more, $50. So I was at $6.50 per tick. It's a double-edged sword, gentlemen and ladies. Let's see if I have any questions at all. See if I'm able to take anything. If anyone's asking questions, God bless you. David, I can't hear you. I am positive by a few dollars. Time to quit while ahead. Oh. So what do we got on our charts? Right now on the screen, we've got a 200-second chart, and we've stripped it down to nothing on it. And I've thought about this for so long that I should just get rid of everything that I think. And then I get so busy in trading, I have this. 15-minute opening range, all the EMAs, Bollinger Band. What's easier to see right now? This or just a naked candlestick chart with a couple lines on it? So we have a trend channel coming the other way. I'm kind of thinking, and I've thought this for a long time. I'm going to use that line right there because it's red. This one's interesting. This one's better. And then we're going to use this line right there. What holds 80% of price is pretty much right in there. So our decision point is that bullseye right there. Looking back, we see that it liked it here, it liked it here, it liked it a little bit there, it liked it there for a little bit, it liked it there, and it liked it one more time. Holy smokes. Could that be a support level? If I would have had it on the charts to start my trading day, would it have helped me? I believe it was this line here that we're looking at, by the way, not the top. There it goes up. I think that's going up to R2 today. Yeah, I went up to R2 up there. This isn't R2. This is just a line we put in the charts, right? I believe. Horizontal line.
So when you need tires, just drive in. No appointment necessary. Flint will get you in today.
I think we were looking at either the 10-minute or the 15-minute chart when we put it on.
Most grounding shoes only have one tiny conductive spot in the heel, but grounded footwear built the connection into the entire sole.
We could have put
on every step. See most grounding.
one more down here, but I didn't put it on the charts at this time because it wasn't in play. But if I was going to put another line on, it would have been roughly in here or here. So we look at it, a naked price chart with just a couple lines. Is that easier to trade? I don't know. So why did I like this level? I put this line on because that was where the doji bar was. We had it here. 10 a.m. we come down here and make that low. It's all spilt milk now though, right? So looking back, if I had that in the charts ahead of time, I might have had it down here or right there, maybe right there. If I didn't know any of this to the right, looking at it this morning, perhaps right in here. I didn't have any of this to look at. I would have known this. I would have known this and this. And then I would have known this after the open. So let's look at it from what we would have known when the chart set up at 8 o'clock. Let's look at 8. So this line would have been on the charts. I've looked at that as support. I will look up here as resistance. And I've had this one because of the gap between the two. Okay, I do like that. If I had another line on the charts, it would be down here. Didn't come into play. We see our trend channel. And I would have had that on because that came in at 2:20 in the morning. We had our top of our channel going through prices. Then we have, do we have that at 9? Yeah, we have a smaller channel coming down this way. Does that help me though? Does taking it down to this level help me? Gives me an overall picture, gives me significant points that could be low risk, high reward. Yes. It does give me low risk, high reward opportunities. So then when I go to the 200-second chart, looking at it this way, I do like block volume. If there's anything I'd put on, I'd have a block volume chart off to the side somewhere. We basically got long from there. So what was my last executions? $541, $538, $537. So I went $537, $538, $541. That's when I added to go from 10 to 16. I started at 556 and added when it hit down at that doji bar. And I got a bunch off at target of 577.5, was 1.5p from the initial buy, right? Initial buy was 556.25. Set up the 1.5p target. Let's double check that. Should be 103 ticks. $103 divided by 4 is 25.75 points. So if we add 25.75 to, what was the first buy? Right there, 556.25. Should have been exit at 582. So it must have averaged it out. So this could have been at 582, but it took it off at 577.5. So maybe it took the average of, no, that wouldn't work either. So it was close. It was close. Maybe it hit that stop that I had. Instead it said profit stop. Maybe it said stop. I thought I heard it say profit target hit. And the third one was taken off basically right where I wanted it to. So if I was set up properly this morning with just a simple naked chart that I remove everything every day, would that have helped me? Definitely. It gave me some low risk, high reward opportunities. Finding that one great trade setup in the day can be so difficult to find. But I am proud that I found it today. I'm not happy with the way I traded overall, though, as I broke rule number 1 today, putting my whole account at risk on one trade. Because why? I was down and I got aggressive, extremely aggressive.
Let others wait for payday. You're already there. Open a Citizens checking account with direct deposit. You could start getting paid up to 2 days early.
That's what she.
Oh, so many trading decisions. So many. Question is, would I have moved this up to here? I think I would have. Looking at current price action, I would have moved that up to here. And I would have put it right there. Are my curve fitting? I definitely would have noticed this level though. I certainly would have noticed this level. So this supporting that, I would have noticed that. Okay, I do like that. This setup I like, I would have seen that. I would have discounted the morning action because it's it's in price discovery, roughly the first 30 minutes of trading every day. And in price discovery, what do we know? This was the high, this was the low of price discovery, right at 10 a.m., by the way, as this bar formed. So this bar from 956.40 went down at some point and closed up right here. Opened here, went down at some point, and closed up here at the 10 a.m. mark. In hindsight, I see one extra line right here, and it's here and here going up, starting from here. This line, this line, this line, and this line. This wouldn't have formed on the charts, but this one would have been on. See how that would draw out. Now it wouldn't have come into play. This would be in after the fact. I don't like that. Nope. So don't overcomplicate it. Don't overthink it. Just look at the naked price chart and what is it telling me? Right now it's telling me this level is holding. So right here. So we need to put a line right across this line. So we can actually move our horizontal line down a little bit because it seems to be respecting this more now. We've been here 1, 2, 3 times. 4th time through, maybe. Or is this just the end of the road that goes down to the bottom of the range or to here again? What the market's been range bound pretty much all week. And you can see that being reflected if you look at the daily charts, right? Kind of a range bound market. Looking at the 4-hour chart, pretty much all holding inside there, right? All right, was I just lucky today? Probably. Some degree of luck, some degree of skill, some degree of being pissed off and revenge. All of that tied together allowed me to win today where I could have easily lost. And let's not forget that fact as well, that I could have easily blown this $100 in this particular account because I lost trading discipline several different times a day. And when I'm thinking about it, I opened up with 2 wins, I believe. I had a break-even win, and then I had a $100 win. Trading 2 contracts. And I lost the next 2 if I'm not mistaken. I definitely lost the next one and went down to $8.50. I remember seeing that. So I went from whatever the $100, whatever it said, I went down to $8.50 win after 3 trades. then that's where I started escalating to 4 contracts. And 4 led to more. There you go. 4 led to more. If I could slow my trading down and only take a couple trades a day, would I be better off than what I do? So looking at this level after the fact in hindsight, it looks like an excellent opportunity to short up from here, right? And we perhaps have a buying opportunity coming in maybe here, maybe down here. Knowing what we know now, we definitely know we want to move this up to here. So our range, if I was still trading, would be between here and here. And what's mid-range in between there? Right there. Look how many times prices have crossed in that area today. This got established right here. So let's look from the doji bar forward. Went through it once, back through twice, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times we've been through 50% level. Looking at closing bars only. When I'm settled down, I'm a much better trader. Does this help me though? Just stripping the charts away to nothing. I don't know. Jury's out on that. What I do know is I've been in this live room for 2 hours and 12 minutes today, and I think that's good enough. I'm done beating myself up. What I do know is I probably should take off tomorrow and not trade Friday after putting the account on life support today and being able to win. My history of getting to that undisciplined is I've got to get back to my trading discipline. And maybe my trading discipline should be based upon just this simple chart with nothing else on it other than a couple lines. And then erasing them at the end of the trading day and setting up the next day at the 8 a.m. mark that I should be. When I get up at 8, turn the computers on, and looking at the market and what it did overnight to set up some levels, and then try to let the shit that's in the middle alone. It'd probably be a better way of trading. Take key levels, and this is nothing new. People talk about this all the time. I've talked about it. Taking key levels and trading key levels only. But that'd have been a better way to approach trading today. Definitely. Is the 15-minute opening range significant? I do believe it is. So if the only other thing that we had on our charts is what did the 15-minute range do, that would be this to this. And you know, I make that yellow. So going yellow, making it a 4, a dash dot dot for the top. And a dash dot for the bottom. Have prices been contained inside that range today? Your answer would be yeah, duh. It only broke out here and a little bit here. Coming down to 200-second chart with everything that we know. Is this significant to know right now? Not really. It's significant to know where 50% is though. So you could eyeball it later after the fact. Then you have your 50% as well that I like to look at right here. This really only applies in the morning though. But it's good to know where it is in your trading day. We have not approached it since this bar right here. Interesting that that's your doji bar. So if there's a key bar in trading today, that's the one. This bar right here at 10:10 also corresponds with the 61.8, whatever that means, and the Fibonacci retracement from the bottom of the range. So if I boil it down to just this simplified way of looking at things, and then going after $500 win versus a $300 loss, can I do it consistently? Win 500 before losing 300. Trading 2 micros. Look at us coming back down here again. What we do know is it hit 3 times, right? It's trying to find another level that it wants to support it and move back up. Is that it right there? I doubt it. Because this level down here is still on the charts. Maybe we'll hang out here for another couple bars. We'll close up shop at 12 o'clock today for another 20 minutes. I'm expecting down here for it to react again. It might never approach it though, right? Because this level came in last. So the only way to think about it would be to stage in, right? Wait for this bar to finish to tell you what it wants to do, maybe. I couldn't trade this if I wanted to, though. So I don't have the chart trader on this chart. No, I can't. Let's see how this bar finishes and we'll stay in sim. This bar is going to form an 1143.20. I prefer to buy down here though. I certainly don't want to catch this trade from when I should have been short from up here. So catching it down here and going short. If there was an opportunity for a second try, maybe right in here. I'd like to stab it right in here though. Let's work our way into this one.
Order submitted. Order filled.
That market if touch didn't put on yeah, did sell 2 up there.
Order canceled.
Might not be working now, so we want to get out. See how it stopped? If that was a good mark, it would have went up. It didn't. So now you're thinking, all right, maybe that's not holding anymore. Where are we going to go? Now the significance of that point is not as strong. So now we're looking at this level down here. Now we're physically down to the 50%, aren't we? I'd like to see one more bar form before I make a decision. Interesting mark right there, though. So why don't, so this is 1, 2, then we got 3, then 4. Does it break down to the lows? So if it does want to come down,
Order submitted.
I want to be in it from there. And we're targeting down here. And we'll see how this bar closes though. Right now we're in looking at a close below the support and then a push down. Remember, support and resistance levels are put on charts to bust them. This bar is going to form an 1150. And see how this bar closes.
Order filled.
So now we're seeing if support becomes resistance. Does it want to run down here or not? $11.49. See how this bar closes at 11.50.
Stop. Order filled. Order filled.
Wouldn't mind buying down here.
Order submitted.
Went too far now.
Order canceled.
So support holds.
Stop filled.
Took a small loss, and this one ends up being a winner. Being quick on the draw, McGraw. Can get all the way back up to here. Wouldn't that be cool? All right, let's switch to the 888 tick chart. Try to find a level. We don't have it here now. I have to move. I'd have to put an EMA on the chart. So hold on. Let me get this one off and go to here. And this one is good for, all right, we want to be on the 100 bar right now. Gold line maybe. Can we move quickly? Let's go there. I'm looking at this level right there. That's a significant level to hold and break. $400 bar EMA on the 888 tick chart. It's eerie how often it acts as support and resistance. Okay, I want to go to the 200 bar. So right here is our level that we're supporting. Look at this move. And we are top target up there at that high again, right? I want to get up here to this high again, 15-minute high. I want to get there if I can. I want to go on the 400 bar for now. So if it gets up to here, I'm going to go to this top line up here. We're going to go gold line now. It's like it might be topping out here for a little bit. $12 o'clock move, right? Look at that. Beautiful setup. Needed to get higher to go to the gold line, meaning the top range. I'd like to see it get up to here. All right, that's, yeah. Let's go top of the gold line right now. All right, so let's bring this over. Sim trade, obviously. Told you we could make 350 on a couple trades. Just trading two. Make myself, there's 350 right there. And we get 350. Bam, let's go for it. 350. That should get me a 350 win. Look at that. Go, baby, go. Oh, today's a good support resistance lines. Good lines. And that all based off of just looking at price action. We know we win 350 right here on our sim day right now, if that gets hit.
Stop filled.
There you go. 351.50. Less commission costs. I think executions. Let's look at the sim 101. How many trades I had today? I don't think I had a lot. So opened up in sim to start with. That one really doesn't count because I figured out that I was in the wrong account. So I guess one, exit on the sim. One, entry. I guess I did go 4 contracts on sim at one point. Exit and exits. 2, stop, exit. Last one. 2 trades. Entry and exit, 3 trades. Entry, exit, 4 trades. Entry, exit, 5 trades. So that would have been basically $10 or so in commission costs to earn better money and not risking as much. Waiting for key levels to come on the charts and then trade those. Then we've got this chart. Look at that. We caught this move right here. How about that? So we went back to this support level. We originally thought that if it wanted to break down, it was going to go here, down to here. It didn't. This bar formed, and we were long from that point because of a key level. Much better way to trade the MNQ. Key levels. And then using other chart for exit, maybe. I don't know. The 888 tick chart for an exit. Don't overcomplicate things, in other words. I don't know. God only knows. I've been doing this way too fucking long. Excuse my French. I do know that it's almost noon and we want to get out of here, though. That's it. So, my trading day, I was lucky to be up. Oh, there it is. That's how I finished the day. Too many trades in the Lucid account. Too much risk. Much more relaxed than the Sim 101 is normal for me. Serenity. Serenity Now is the soundtrack that's playing in the background, off to the side. So you did see me move to that support level before we took that trade on. So I did believe that was a significant point. And maybe I just learned something today. At 59 years old, go back to being more simplistic in my trading instead of looking at all the magic EMA lines. I do like the 400 level though. I will tell you that. If I had any EMA line on this chart, I might have a 400 just to know where that level is. So let's throw that on as the only indicator that we want to have on the charts right now. For now. Here we go again with the people talking. Add. We want to make this 400. We want to make it purple. Pretty purple. How about, is it medium orchard that I use or another one? Let's look. Actually, I like purple. Let's find a purple. No, I don't like that purple. Let's look at it. Dark magenta. Dark magenta. I like that one. Ooh, look at that. That's pretty. We want to make it a line. Yeah, I guess we do. And we want to make it 4, I think. That's nowhere near where, oh, that's right. It's on an 888 tick chart. Would I normally have it dash dot dot? Dash dot. Do I want that on there? Make it a 3. And we'll make it a dash dot. Okay, so that's so dark. What color did I use? Dark violet. Okay. Let's go back. Here's that top target get ready to run. That's only for a third contract series. Joe Ross talks about it. I don't run with third contract series right now because I'm a coward. Dark magenta? What was the dark violet? Wasn't it dark violet? That one. No. I can't even remember what I put on the charts. There's 400. What's that right there? Oh, that's this one. What's that? I said dark solid line. Dark violet, wasn't it? okay for now. Did we just get lucky? Probably. It's kind of interesting though, if you look at the GAN setup on this, looking at it after the fact. 1, 2, we would try to bust it 1, 2, 3, eye of the holder 4 times through. This GAN signal works. You can only see it on the 888 tick chart though. I don't like trading off of the 888 tick chart because it shows so many false signals. Obviously, when you're looking at it this way, you think, wow, look at that move. You know how often that happens right there? Not often. It's amazing to me how many times this 400 bar comes into prices on the 888 tick chart. So knowing where it is not a bad thing to know. But if it negatively impacts your trading, do not add it. And of course, this adjusts with your time period. See how it comes into play here? Kind of comes into play down here. Comes into play over here. Look at that right there. This was the ugly trading day, right? What day was this? August 26th, Tuesday. I think that's where I lost that day. That was, I only had a couple trades, but I lost that day. This happens after the fact, right? No, this is the morning session here. Look at this crap, that Tuesday. 1 o'clock movement finally. Morning. So each day is unique, right? So basically knowing when that 400 level is can be a significant point at times. It does react to it. For some strange reason, it does react to it. That's looking back as far as the time period will allow me right now with current charts. And I like to look at it at the 200-second level. I have it all on my charts, the EMA. If there is one EMA, and then I just start adding shit. This is what happens. I start with a naked chart, and then I just start adding stuff. So the best thing to do with the naked chart, when you're done for the day, obviously print it off, right? So I want to print off this. I don't need any of that. What I need to say here, 200 seconds over here. What do I want to put as the title here? Let's call it the naked chart. Naked PA. Save it, print it, and laminate it. If there's anything I guess we want to look at, we want to have that on the charts. And how good did we manage the trade? I don't really want to have this on. I don't want to have all those lines on. I want to go to the 888. I find the 888 chart is best to use. So if we waited, here's an exit up here. Maybe. Definitely here. So this would have definitely been the exit as it closed under and right there. That would have been the perfect exit right there. Close under and then get out. Get out at market, get out, get out, get out. So we want to print this. And this is the 800 seconds, 800 tick, excuse me, 888 tick chart. And that was that long setup at that support level that we were watching. So we had a support level cutting across prices right there. We didn't know what it was going to be at that point, but we just call it SR. So it ends up being support and comes off of that. Guys, this is what I do every day. I like to print off the best trade of the day and what I saw. And laminate the shit out of it. You get a laminator from Amazon for 20 bucks. At least I did years ago. I don't know what they are going for now. But that laminator is a good investment. I'm probably taking Friday off from real trading tomorrow because I put my whole account at risk today. And I guess I reason it to myself. I've said it over and over again in my notes. I tell myself it's only $100 bucks. I guess I could read some of the information that I wrote. I'm going through Van Tharp's thing. Maybe I'll put it in. Maybe I'll put my trading rules down at the bottom of this video again because I blew it. So let me find where I was writing. You're right where I wrote some of my own notes in the outside of the Van Tharp stuff. See if this is what I want to talk about. All right. People who fear failure or worry excessively lower the odds of trading success dramatically. Hasty, undisciplined action usually results in trading losses. Here's what I wrote. Most of my losses come from losing the first. I'm using the 33rd journal, trading journal number 33. If you followed me, this is the when I think of a good thing that I want to write, this is what I put it in. And I'm closing in on, I only have this much left of this journal to write some good stuff in. Hasty, undisciplined action usually results in trading losses. Most of my losses come from losing the first or second trade, then increase in size, re-enter the market quickly, or reverse my way into the trade to get the loss back quickly, only to double or triple the original loss. This is where, or the point, the wheels come off because of the undisciplined approach described above. This leads to the 2K one day or session loss that could happen rather quickly or slowly, but it causes the eventual failure of the 50K evaluation or the 50K funded account failure. Traders become more active and are less successful. This increased error loss rate brings even more losses and a smaller total profit if you're able to get back to break even. So I wrote down, basically, you go into your animal brain. If I wrote any other thing here. If you get overly emotional, you will lose more than when because of the increased size of 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 contract micros. This leads to failed evaluations normally quickly. The wheels come off because discipline goes out the window. The animal brain wins and I lose the evaluation or funded account more times than I save it. So I wrote some goals down here. Primary goal, pass evaluation number 13 at Lucid Trading. Get funded payout of 2K at 54,000 trade balance. Rinse and repeat. Get 2 or 3 evals going. Get a trade copier, affordable indicators, tradespace.net for max loss respect. Get 2 funded payouts this year in 2026. Successful trading day, a green day, stay within loss parameters, stop trading on losing day, turn off trade, get loss back slowly with less size if possible, max gains with turtle side of trade. All right, so what else did I write? Same behavior over last 10 to 15 years. Time for change. Blowing account in one trade session. Normally it starts with one trade that loses. The next trade I normally double up in contract size, i.e. 3 to 6 micros or 2 to 4 micros. I will then lose that trade or I will reverse my first loss immediately and add contract size. Here's where trade discipline exits and the wheels normally come off on the trade session. I will eventually get to 18 or even 27 contract micros. Then it is normally a very short period of time and evaluation loses 2,000 on a 50K evaluation or funded account. All because I couldn't respect the first losing trade. I have done this behavior so many times that I cannot count how many times. I have showcased some of this painful experiences on YouTube. This is a very typical pattern where I increase in size, then double and triple in size, leverage. I'll win some of these days, even though I will trick my mind that I will never do this again. If I get out of this one, the animal brain has won. It's anger I experience in self-loathing, self-talk. I tell myself never ever again, but I repeat this pattern over and over again. And so then I said this trading day recently, how not to trade in congestions, showcases bad overall trading. This has been a constant thing for me for the last 10 to 15 years of my day trading in the prop firm environment, how long I've been in prop firms. So then I wrote down some of the answer. You must respect your trading rules. So today I did recognize that I broke my trading rule. I will give myself that. If there's one trading rule that you got to go back to, you can't beat yourself up over and over again. It's not, you got to recognize when you screw up, and you can go back in my trading and see where I screwed up and where I made up that money, and I did it all in one trade. But if I would have respected what I think I learned today more than any other times is going back to taking trades at key levels. If I can be patient and wait for that, if I can determine where I think a key level is, where I can go back and have low risk, high reward trades, those are the best trade setups. And they looks like they're going to happen off the naked chart than what all of this crap is on here. I mean, it's good to know all this stuff, like the CCI and all the other bullshit you see on the chart. But in the end, does it really help you? Probably argue no. You must respect your trading rules. 1. No more 2K blow-up trading days. Number 2. Respect trading loss and quit trading on day. 3. It is okay to make 1/2 the loss back on the trading day session of that evaluation or funded account. 4. You must respect the turtle side of trade to max gain potential while allowing for a minimum gain potential. So the tortoise and the hare. I talk about that over and over and over again. Right now, respect either the 21 EMA or the 50 EMA on the turtle side of trade, depending upon the angle of ascent or descent of trade for max profit. So when we're looking back at that 888 trade, if you go back there, you can see me deciding about, and all that was me thinking about angle of ascent at that point, and where do I think a valid stop loss would be. Profit stop. Move stop loss on trade, whereas you do not experience more than 100 per trade loss dollars micro. So what I'm trying to get back to is find a level where I'm only going to lose $100. Right now, that's at 2 micros. Look at 3 micros, my loss is 140 today. 2 micros was only 94. So the ideal situation, 3 losses in a row would have put me at minus 300 and something, and I should have stopped. So if I would have taken key levels and used key levels as my trading decisions today, if and buts and candy and nut and all that all happy horseshit. This number 7, this might make you reduce size of trade contracts. You must be okay with even 1 micro. Oh, I hate even thinking that, but hey. Yes, rule 8. Yes, be okay trading 1 micro. So if I was trading 1 micro today, what were we looking at? You got to go for a bigger target than your loss. Bottom line. Because you got to make up for not being able to trade that extra micro. And maybe that's where the key is for me. Maybe going back, just trading 1 micro, passing, trading 1 micro again. Going forward, this would have been, if that would have got hit at 413, that's what, $206.50, right? That's what this trade would have made. And it should be reflected basically on my start. Yeah. $205.76 if the 6P target was hit. Today, I think that wasn't been hit on that last one, by the way. So that would be Points would be 413.5. Be 103 points on that. 103, 104.5. Almost 104, 103. So I believe we moved 103 on that move, right? 525 right here. 528. Let's call it 525. No, it did not go 103 points. It had to go up to here, and it didn't. So you would have to manage that trade a little bit better. It almost made 6p. And that's the reason why I have 6p on an escalation trade, because you don't want to mess that move. So you would have had to take profit somewhere. So us managing the trade the way we did on the 888 tick chart seems to be a good way of looking at it. Number 9, reduce in contract size when taking max loss, i.e. 2R loss. If you're trading 3, go to 2 micros. Today, I guess I should have went 2 to 1. Number 10, 2 losses, max loss, 2R, may take 5-minute breaks. I did actually do that one time today. I have a hard time after 5 minutes to do that. Then 3 losses in a row, 10 to 15 minimum break, then decide to trade or not based on trade loss level. So you saw me breaking discipline all over today. And I ended up being able to pull it out, but it wasn't beautiful. I got lucky today. I think to myself it is only $100 or less to reset, rebuy, an evaluation right now at Lucid Trading. I pretend I can always buy another evaluation. Then I continue trading, even though I know this behavior can be detrimental to my trading if I engage in revenge trading, over leverage, and too much size. A lot of times I get up 700. By the way, I was up 700. Here we go. A lot of times I get up $700 to $1,500 on an evaluation, then I throw it away on poor decisions. This normally leads to a trading loss of $500, did it today, or more. This normally leads to a 1K trade loss. I didn't get that far. I don't believe I got over $700 loss, I think, today. This normally leads to 1K trade loss where it simply becomes gambling well before, can't read my writing there, well before this point. I don't want to have to rebuild the trading account to where I have already been in the trading account. I will make the irrational decision to increase in contract size. The animal brain wins. I must stop trading before the animal brain wins. So I want to write that down there at the end of that. And I'm going to write down key levels, and we're going to go into, I'm going to write in my journal about key levels at some point. Will I watch this 3-hour video again? Yes, but not today. Tomorrow, I will watch it, and I will watch how I did some really stupid stuff, but did some good stuff in there as well. If I can get to key levels, if and but and candy and nuts and follow what I say and preach and do, I will crack this nut. You know what? If you watch 3 hours of video from me today, God bless your soul. Because it's going to be painful for me to watch this video again tomorrow and not trade. But that's what I'm going to do. I am going to allow Friday to do whatever Friday wants to do and not turn on the trading platform until after the day's over. I've got to give myself a day break from trading. It's also a full moon tomorrow, so that's another good reason not to trade tomorrow. Tomorrow's full moon, end of month. There's all kinds of good things not to trade come tomorrow. But for me, hey Thomas, but for me, today was a good day and a bad day. And like I said in the very beginning when I started this video, it's still the good, bad, and ugly of trading. I still do stupid shit. After all these years of trading, I find these traps. And I know in my heart that if I just slow down, I can do so much better. But I know, I wrote about it again, right? That $700 level, for some freaking reason, the $700 level, and I knew this coming in on Thursday, and I could feel myself that I was going to go at this very aggressively today. Either I was going to blow the account or I was going to make a new account high. I got to get away from that behavior. And it's been so long for me to, prop trading has been a double-edged sword. It's been good and bad. The bad is I think about, it's only $100 or it's $29 or it's $50 to reset or whatever. Whatever the dollar amount, put it in. Put in that dollar amount and say, this is what it is. But all of the lessons that I've learned by being in prop firms have helped me become a better overall day trader, even though it doesn't show up in the accounts by the payouts. And you're judged in this business, and especially in prop firms, you're judged by how many payouts have you taken versus how much money have you spent. And obviously, if you're making more than you're putting in, you're a winner. If you're doing the reverse, you're a loser. I am in the loss column. I'm in the loss column at Lucid. I'm hoping desperately that this 1 year journey that I went on in 2025, of August of 2025 to August of 2026, this fall coming into September, I put all of the stuff that's been up here in my head for all these freaking years that I've done it. And finally, believe in me and what I can accomplish. And be humble. And I don't even write that anywhere, but I probably should put that in my rules. I'm actually going to write it in right now, number 12. Stay humble. Stay humble, stay hungry. And I am getting out of here. All right, today, 3 hours and 13 minutes and 28 seconds we've been on live today. And we are going to get out of here. Today was Thursday, August 27th, 2026. I will not be trading tomorrow. I violated rule number 1 today. I put my whole account at risk by doing, I think I wrote down animal brain here somewhere, right? So I should just write that in there. Number 13, don't go animal brain. Let's put that in too. If you go animal brain, You have to take a day off from trading to regroup. So what do I need to get rid of here on this chart? And we'll get rid of this line because that's irrelevant. Whatever I was thinking there was wrong. I'm going to get rid of that too. And I'm not sure if this is what I'm going to do as far as the account goes, or if I'm just going to simplify everything down to what you see in front of you here. So one thing I want to do though is get rid of all this stuff. So we got to go properties. No, I go here to drawing tools, remove all drawing objects. Start with a fresh chart on next trading day. Pull this off screen. And debate about, do I want to have all this up or not? There's certain things I want to see, and there's certain things I don't want to see. The CCI, kind of irrelevant, really. It really doesn't help me. When were we looking at it? We were looking at it from here, right? Did this help me at all today? The CCI? No, it doesn't help me. As often as I see 3 times, like right here, 1, 2, 3. It's after the fact when I see it. There, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3 here. Does that really help me? Kind of hate getting rid of stuff though. But we're going to get rid of it. We're going to get rid of the CCI. It doesn't help me. It does not help me overall in my trading. We want to hold the block volume though. We want to know that. And then we're going to debate about all this other shit that's on the charts as time goes on. What I want to have and what I don't want to have. I know 2 things I don't want to have. So I'm going to get rid of a couple extra things here that I don't want on my charts. So I don't use them. 56, 89. I do not use those at all. That was something that I've watched with Tom Holland, whatever his name is, from Great Britain. There was a trader that has since passed away. Good stuff. His best thing I think he talks about is key levels, if you go back and watch him. It's one of his trading conferences that he did. I think I have it in my YouTube saved in under Tom, whatever his name is, his playlist, Tom something or another. I have it saved under my playlist. So you learn from everybody, basically, is what I'm getting at. I do like the 15-minute range. I do like the 9, the 21, the 100, the 50, the 200, and the 400. Knowing where all those are good. Do I need this Bollinger Band? At the extremes, it's pretty good, right? So extremes, extremes. Notice I don't have the middle. I don't chart the middle. I used to have a highway on my charts. It was based upon the Bollinger Band. What it did though is it made too many entry points. Just like trading this. Your trade, oh, look at that setup there. Holy smokes. What did I miss there? It broke through that line finally, huh? Just recently broke through that. Fourth time through, baby. Proves it once again. So we're right and wrong all at the same freaking time. 1, 2, 3. Again, fourth time through. Barely breaks through. It tries to break through on this run here where we were on. And then this level here, which we got rid of all our levels. But this one is the one that runs. But it runs it after the 12 o'clock mark. And I don't like trading, if I can, not trading the afternoons. I like to be done well before then. 3 hours and 21 minutes now we've been on this live stream. Lord help me, because I am crazy. Called Trade Crazy. This is Dave Knight here at Dave Knight Trading. Let's get it. Let me just double check, make sure there's nothing else going on in the chat, which I think anyone that stopped in for any time today, I guess we'll show how we finished today. 82 trades in the Lucid account, way too many. Only 10 trades or 5 trades in the Sim account, and made a lot more. And that was only trading 2 minis at most 4, or not minis, micros. I don't trade micros at all. Although today I got up to trading the micro level because I got up way too high. Once again, no trading for me tomorrow. I blew rule number 1. I put my whole trading account at risk trading today. So if I would have had one move against me, I would have saw that you suck message because you lost your trading, you lost your evaluation here at Lucid. So I'm at Lucid Trading. I don't have referral code. Maybe I'll get one someday. Right now I just don't have one. If you want to use anyone, Nutties is NBT. So that's, I do go in his room occasionally. I like him, good guy. But I don't trade how he trades. I just like him as a person. He's a good guy. Lester Miller is his real name. An Amish trader. Come from the land of the Amish. And he is someone that I respect because he is doing what I want to do in this environment, having payouts and making more than expenses. Can I get to that point? My journey is not over until the day I die, or the day I can't move my fingers and I can't think up here. It is what it is. All right, God bless. Take care. I'll see you in the next video I put together. Today, once again, was August 27th, 2026. I'll see you next week sometime. I'm not going to, it's a long video. If I add anything, it'll probably be a face video off my phone tomorrow or Saturday or whenever I feel like talking. Bye. Let's get out of here.